Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another wonderful and exciting episode of Tunesday, the day we build music from scratch. I should really start in the big cam right here. Well, maybe. We'll transition to the big cam soon because today on Tuesday, what I want to do is something that I guess I maybe have done in the past. I've done 300 some of these, so I've probably done something like this in the past. But I guess the way I would describe it is like space synth, something sci-fi synth. So I do a lot of like synthwave and retro wave, all that stuff. This is not going to have, I'm not going to say it's not going to have any percussion, but it's not going to have the traditional like kick snare, like every single kick, whatever. It's going to be a little bit more out there and floaty, I guess. That's when I think space synth, like cinematic is, I guess, another good description for it. We'll see. I also think I just realized I'm wearing my Slamhaus shirt again. Wait, what's the best way? This way. Ooh. There we go. I think I've worn this like the last 3 streams, but I'm just trying to promote. These shirts are available. I need to get the link on my Twitch. I can't believe I haven't done that yet. But it's links everywhere else. It's on my Twitter. It's not in. Is it in my Bandcamp bio? I need to do a better job of promoting that link. But keep an eye out. Look, the link will exist somewhere. It's just hiding. Bandcamp. I'm gonna have it listed on Bandcamp. I should do that tonight. Maybe I'll do that depending on how long the stream goes. We'll see. But let's jump right into it. I'm actually gonna go back to small. I wonder. I'm going to need to play around with OBS too. I got too much stuff I need to do, long story short. But one thing I need to do right now, write this frickin' song. So when I don't know what to do, I actually forgot. Isotope Iris. That's what it is. I was like, it's an isotope something. What was it called again? The synth that I don't know how to use still? Because it's very complicated. I want something. Let's do something with like keys. I'm gonna start in the middle and go down. Hang on. I'm worried this is gonna be too loud. Glad I turned it down. So what I kind of want to start with is something that's like something arpeggiated. If it was like. Not the best sound. Let's keep going. Can I just go up and down on here? I could hit enter, but. I don't want it to feel real. That's the whole point of it being spacey. It doesn't feel real, right? You have no idea. It's totally foreign. If it's like, oh yeah, no, that just sort of sounds like a music box, and it's like, that's not really what we're trying to accomplish here. Now, this is very visually entertaining. What only happens when I'm playing. I could watch that all day. It's like a trippy illusion, but it's not what we're here for. We gotta stay focused. These are kind of weak. Maybe I spoke too soon. Whoa, that's just from one. Hang on a minute. Now, that's cool. So we're going to use that. I actually like this idea too. So like what I basically did is I just played a D major 7 here. So do this. So you can see at least a little bit better. Let's start up higher. Let's play so D major 7, right? Then I drop the highest and I add one lower to still keep it a major 7, except this one, I guess, makes it a B minor 7. But you keep the same sort of interval idea. So I let off the top one, and then we go, what's next in line? G. And we get G major 7. Oops, I let off one that I shouldn't have. And then we lift off the F sharp and we go to an E. It's good. It's also a little bit loud. Turn it down a little bit. Now, turn on this. Set it to 150. Is this going to dramatically change this synth? This gets too low, right? Better if this was ending on this. Which means we have to start up here. I'm wondering if it's better to lift off completely, because what I was doing there is I'm cycling down slowly, right? We start with one big thing. Let's try this. Go back to here. I mean, that also sounds good too if I wanted to like... I'm going to try that. Hang on. That's way too fast. What I really need to do is do 140 and do this. Stretch this out to like this long. Let me go twice as long now. I really just want this to, there we go. I want it to have its own panel, because that way I actually want to try going like this. What if it takes up the whole beat length? Yeah, that sounds better. I'm gonna try to mess with the sound a little bit, but let's make it even more complicated than this. Gotta start on the D. No, that's good. I just want two that I can get and then loop. I was gonna say, do I have to like? Actually, I could do this. Hang on, wait, I can't hear it in full context. Also, I guess let me start messing around with it. It technically works. Let's get under the hood. Now, I don't really understand how to work this one that well, but everything's all the way down already, though. Let's do this. I want to duplicate this real quick. Or hang on, before I duplicate it. Let's consolidate it at this length and loop it. Just go for days right now. Now, duplicate it. Turn off this one, and now that I have this, at least like it's, I don't know, it's a melody. It's a arpeggio that I can plop into any sound. You know what I mean? Like we can just let it go rather than me just like pressing a note and being like, how would this sound? How would this sound? We get a live look. Yeah, see, delay is the first thing I thought would sound cool with this. I'm not ready to give this one up yet because I think it sounds good. It has potential. The more I could do with it. It just turns into like instant strings right there. What would be cool is if I have this go and I have it slowly automate that part. Hang on a minute. Pop open this. I want this to be all the way down. Wait, I can't get 0. I can only get 1.5. I had 0 for a second. There, 0. Where's the time marker? We'll say by 2 minutes or something, right? I want it to be strings. We're planning if this is like a 3-minute track, right? 2-minute build up into the last minute that's strings. I don't know if it goes longer, we'll see. It's too hard to guess what's going to happen. If I do this, I kind of want to turn it down a little bit. Makes me want to duplicate this and try to layer this. I can't tell if it's messing up the timing. I'm gonna close this. Let's try something else though. I'm not getting rid of that one. I should label it better though. Hang on. This one is called Fade to Strings. Something better than Isotope Iris. Let's see what else we got. We stopped on, I think it was pretty soon, Pop Poly or something. So I love this. I just would love to find something that could be sort of this drone in the background. I love this so far. Get rid of some of that low-end thump. He feels off. Let's actually experiment with that. I'm not ready to throw this out. I think we can use this in a fun way like this. First off, start in 0. Don't even come in with this sort of shit until like a minute in. Oh no, I'm controlling the track volume. I didn't want to do that. Hang on a minute. Undo, 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 undo. Oh, go away. God damn it. Control the utility, the gain. And I think I accidentally undid this, yes. Push this out more, give it more of a curve, I guess. Try to do that for right now. It's going to be a slow build. This is going to be an interesting kind of Tuesday because we're sort of already pacing it all the way out to the end. But we got to pace when stuff like fades in slowly over time. You know, like I want to have some pads come in that are like, you know, that sort of shit. Well, maybe it's strings. I think it would just be pads. Fit with the sci-fi-ness. Oh, this is coming in. Hang on. I need to get... Oh no. Shit, stop. I'm just trying to zoom in. Actually, that's good. Because then by here, yeah, we're like 2.5 minutes in. I want some intense shit going on. I like that. So let's save that. Oh, we haven't saved anything yet. What is today? September 20th. That means only one more Tunesday on this album, technically. I've taken so many days off this week, though, so... I hope the album's not too weak. Maybe I should squeeze in another day. When do I have another day? I just said all this other shit I need to do. I've forgotten half of which. Anyways. Let's get some pads now. Well, we'll keep this thing. I was going to delete that, but you know what? I ended up keeping the other thing. Even though I didn't think I was going to use it anymore. It turns out pretty good. Kind of want to rock Isotope Iris again for pads, because I know there's great pads in here. You can find it in a lot of ways, and hopefully I'm not overloading. I mean, this is 4 instances of it that's running. I mean, I can handle a bunch. I don't know what the maximum is. Never tried, but we'll maybe find out. Maybe that's the Tunesday challenge. We're using nothing but isotope iris. I want something, and I could fabricate it in a way. Let's turn it down a little bit. Send it to some reverb. But I want something that fades in, so like... No, that's too weak. It's going to have to be built into the synth. Casualties of war. Meh. Okay, keep this. I love this. But it's not what I want right now. I'm going to call this one Melody. I do love it, actually. I forgot which one it was. So we're going to start a Dream Choir. Oh, it's a new one, so it's loud. Wait, am I limited on how many voices? You're only allowed 2. Yeah, you're only allowed 2 voices on that one. Interesting. I wonder if it's a limitation that would actually be good. Yeah, what if I attack a... Wait, why didn't this do anything? Experimenting with weird ideas here. But I guess they're not that weird. You can see what notes I'm playing too, thanks to this synth. I kind of want to do this. I mean, I need to turn it all down. Oh. It's actually better if it comes in like early. I understand. Actually, it would just be better to just do this pretty much, right? Whoops. Now this whole thing needs to be like this. And way more reverb. And in fact, I even want to put on Valhalla Supermassive. Great Annihilator. Here's what I want to do. Grab this whole thing and start it right here. So like in the grand scheme of it all, it starts like this. I'm going to call this one back pad because this pad is going to be so deep in the background. Where's Ann at? I'm finally doing like a sort of what's the word I'm looking for? This entire genre, ambient style. There we go. It almost is. I guess it's not fully ambient. But what is? Gonna call the ambient police on me. Start it at 0. It's too loud. So quiet. It's this one. It's like really high pitched noise that comes in every now and then. Damn you, Ableton, you keep crackling. Makes me not want to use this anymore. Let's pop this open. Drones are for squares. We're in space. It is very spacey, but not what I want. Here's what I'm going to need to just do. Actually, this is the best way to think of it. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull this down, and we're going to call this one... We'll call this one Swell Pad 1, because it's just... You know what? It's just swell. That's really the whole reason why. No other reason why. Now, actually, I'm going to create a group by itself, and we're just going to call this one Swell. And on our swell, because I was trying to think like I'd love to get a pad that has this really big rise up, and then like I can change it so that it's got a really long release. And the more I think about it, the more it's like, why do I need to find a pad like that? Or then I was like, I could just build one, because there's no way I'm going to find one that does exactly like that. But then even with building one, why do I need to do that when I could just create the rise and the fall with just automation? So I kind of want to make this pad like really intense. So for example, I like that, right? So let's do this. Let's say it starts right. Let's just stay here just for now. And this is like just before a minute. This might be too late. I don't know. Wait, actually, I'd want to go this length, don't I? Because I want the swell. I mean, I can just do this. Except I don't want it negative infinite. I want you to hear it come in, I guess. That didn't feel like much. Hang on. Oh, I know why. It's because we're hearing the reverb. It's sending to the reverb before it goes into the group. Now I can send the group to the reverb instead, but that will then send the bass when I end up sending the bass there as well. Because I was going to, with this swell, I guess I could just copy the track and put it on a bass. We'll just do it this way. This is the better way. It's still that loud. Why does it still what do I have not right here? What am I doing wrong? Like it's at negative infinite on the utilities gain. The utility doesn't seem to be doing anything. If I'm being completely honest, I don't understand what it's even changing. It's not changing the how much the output is. Like I still hear it. How do I hear it? Like, sure it's playing there, but do I have to do to sends only? Wait, that's not the right one. Wait, send to swell. Sends only. Okay, hang on, it's working now. But this still has a utility on with negative infinity. So this doesn't answer the question. What the hell does this do when you put it on a group? It's not lowering the volume at all. So that's annoying, but that's okay. I guess we're just gonna have to do it this dirty way. So let's turn these guys back on. Here's the dirty way. We just do it with the actual volume, the track knob like this. I hate that because then I can't control the group together like that. I think we're gonna need 2 of these as well. Here's what I'm gonna do. Consolidated at this length. But I don't like the second chord. Hang on. Okay. Let me just do this a few times. Loop them a bunch. But so now I added them into this, their own little like swell group. So I can add other pads or layers. For example, I really want to put the bass on. But that was the other thing is like, do I put it on something else? Because then the bass is going to go on here. Actually, the hang on. No, we can. Because the swell, I can see it's sending it to... Okay, never mind. Hang on. The problem was I was sending it to the reverb. I was sending the whole group, and I didn't want to send the bass there. But now that I take a look, it's not. Only the pad is. And it sounds fine. Normally I'd say that's a mistake. But maybe just hearing it come in on just the reverb is fine for now. It helps with the rest of its swellingness. Whoa, hang on. The volume like cut off here because of that, right? I'd like it to not. But it does sound kind of cool when it does. Maybe it's technically a mistake, right? And I could fix it, but just moving this, right? But I kind of like it. It's like, yeah, I like this. We've done a great job all the way up until here. Like, this is the 3-minute mark where we're building stuff up. I would love if we could build it all the way up and then in one like big, we cut it right back down to just this. You know, maybe, I don't know how. We'll figure it out. Another really cool idea that I would love is right around the 3-minute mark when we get really big, and we can figure out if I want to do it right here, I guess, right when this happens. I think a chord change would be huge, because sometimes it's kind of interesting because the drone just keeps going through the whole song, right? And it's going to become this background to all this other stuff, all these other pads that are fading in and all this other extra stuff. But to like really like drill in this drone and then 3 minutes in we go, now it's different. It would really, it would be felt, let's just say. Especially if all the other things that have been droning on their same chords and stuff all move with it as well and all move on to somewhere new. So it's like we've collectively built up all of these instruments all the way up to 245 or wherever this is. And then right here, we just like take a step out and they all change together and it all changes. That's my goal. That's what I think I want to do. It sounds cool as I'm saying it out loud to myself. But we still got some work till we get there. One thing I still want to do, I think I still want to add a bass. And I don't know if this will come in right away. We can choose if we want to fade this in. But let's do this. Let's do factory presets. I just want a sub bass, really. And I want it to be in this group. Are you going to change the volume? You didn't get added to the group, did you? There we go. me try some other ones. That's just plain old stuff. What's going on, Dark Ninja? Welcome back. If you're having a great day today, I am. I hope you are too. Doing some like space sci-fi sort of stuff. Won't be talking much on vacation in South Carolina. Go enjoy your vacation. You don't need to be here on a Tunesday. I am here to entertain the bored unless you're like bored and waiting on something. You're waiting on a train. Can't decide what bass notes I want exactly. Wait, no, they need to be that long. Well, I'm grinding pizza points because I'm very close to something in particular. Oh, I see. Okay. Grind those pizza points. I still got to do Hefner's remix of Upgrade. I got to figure out a time. That's the toughest thing. I feel like I finally might have time, with moving, and I don't know. There's been a lot of... been so busy. I'm trying to introduce extra stream hours too on... I was like, oh yeah, I'll start doing Elden Ring every Wednesday, and now it's like I should continue that, but I have so much other stuff I gotta do. Maybe I'll take an Elden Ring stream off and do the Upgrade remix for Hefner. I don't really have a big established Elden Ring audience, right? Better to do that now before I do, if I do. I'm gonna call this one sub bass. We're gonna duplicate it and we're gonna put it in this one. Because this is my second swell. So I have to do it like this. Means I'm going to have to control their volumes each. Let me grab both of these guys and turn the volumes down. That I like the bass doing this. I would actually get rid of it. Keeping the swells still. Yeah, I didn't like that. That's okay. That's okay. We still get a good swell and start. Let's see. What else? I still need like a lead. That's what I'm missing. I would like something that I could do like a kind of meandering-ish melody on. Like almost, I don't want to use this one, I don't think. Something like this. Because imagine this. Right? It's tripping. It's raining. I'm trying to lower the volume, damn it. See, I'd have the melody cut out whenever this stuff comes in, right? All right, let me turn that rain off. Yeah. Something like this. But I've used this one a lot, so I'd like to get something else. Oh, whoops. I triggered the rain back on. I was wondering why the spacebar didn't do anything in Ableton. Ah, I understand. Okay. I just made it rain with my emotions. I have incredible control. Oh, yeah, I always love this. Here's the guy. Evil Dragon. Everybody else is like, here, let me put out my synth pack, right? Evil Dragon's like, yo, I got some synths for you. Wha-bam. Like, these better be baller. Okay. It's a fun one, but it's not what I'm looking for. I can just noodle around on synths all day. Just do a stream like that. All I do is fuck around with synths. I've seen video clips of streams where... Can I control this? It'd be amazing if I could control this with my keyboard. No way. Where I've seen like Deadmau5 who just like spent 8 hours just like flipping through kicks and like trying to modify kicks and get kicks set up. I guess he's building like an archive for an album later, but it was still just like, oh my god, dude. 8 hours of just working on kicks. You can't tell if you're a genius or you're insane. I'm leaning towards insane. Like normal people can't work like that. What is normal, man? Right? These are also quiet. I need to turn these up. Can't hear shit. Flaccid organ. These suck. Bitch slap. Hi-fi. Yeah, let's get out of it. Let's go somewhere else. Pad electronic. I don't really even know what I want still. Guitar synth solo. This is a good synth. Low end is where it's at. Low end's where it's at. Hang on a minute. I could fuck with the low end. Essentially through this whole thing, this whole build-up, I want these swells. Are you awake? I was just testing to see if you were awake because I thought you were falling asleep. It does that. So here's what happens. If I'm like editing the volume of this and then I hit tab and I go back. Oh, what the shit? No, it doesn't do it. Well, there it jumped back down. There we go. It'll jump back to somewhere it just was. So like if it was at the top here and I moved down here and I'm like, let's keep it down here and I zap back here, now it's back at the top again. You got to let go. Sometimes I mess up and oopsie. My legs are also already tingling. I need to start taking my it like my body knows now. It's like you've been sitting for an hour. Stand up for a minute. Hang on. Badia. I need to do this. It was the low end, right? The interesting thing is I could get up and stand up and I could take almost a 3-minute break and there still will be like content for people that like, I guess, minimalism and the ambience because it still doesn't do a whole lot. Can I try a utility on this? For some reason, the utility on the group did not behave the way I expected it to. We'll see if this does. Like, I want that to be max volume. What if I did this? How slow is this? This is synth 1, right? How many voices? 32, wow. Let's try and add some more. What if I also want to put on F sharp right here? F sharp on this one too. Actually, I don't like that F sharp. Let's go lower. How's the song going lower? Let's go lower, but let's not muddy it up by going a third. I'm gonna go an octave. Just want to hear how this sounds. Not that it'll go this fast even of a change. Okay, here's what I want to do. Copy that, put it there and there. Copy this, put it there, there. Copy this, put it here. Wait, this is the big part, right? By here, oh, this isn't even used. Here, yeah, here we've hit the big boy. Okay. So we might not even need to come up with anything over here. Because honestly, right here would be a great place to drop off or something. You know, I talk about cutting everybody else out except for the drone one. Wait, hang on. Go back. I'm remembering what notes they're on to make sure that it is like it'll work. Like for instance, this was the C sharp. C sharp to E, that's a minor third. Okay, that's fine. This was a B. B to F sharp, cool, fifth. A to, what would this then be? I could go up to the A octave. F sharp. That's like a fourth. Fine. I'm just making sure it's not going to sound too bad. We'll just leave it on this tentatively because this is the end, and I still don't even really know how I want this whole thing to end. I think it would be cool to have this cool build up and have all these other things build up to this. And then it ends just sort of like where we all came from with this. And then that would just slowly fade out or something like that. I'm not going to put the fade out on the drone on this part, just because, like I say, I don't necessarily know that I want this to be the ending. It's very easy to just grab this and crop it over, but if we need to do something else, I'll just save that for now. I already forget. What does this sound like again? Yeah, I changed my mind on that one. Wait, no. Hang on. Undo, but keep it, because doesn't this still sound good when I'm doing chords? All right. Well, I said I was going to stand up and take a break like 10 minutes ago, and then I didn't. So, I do actually have enough to play for like 3 minutes. Not that I'm going to be gone for 3 minutes, so I will just take a super quick BRB. You stand up and stretch too, and I'll see you in a sec. I think I want to change this chord. Hang on. I'd like to keep the D, the F sharp, and the A. Or if I keep the C sharp, I have to add a B. Hear how this sounds. Am I controlling the volume again? Okay. Well, I guess we're using the utility now. I accidentally fucked up. This song's gonna be just a mess, but that's okay. I probably won't fuck with it again. So, it's all good. It's not good. Let me go back in here. Well, let me also turn It undid my utility change. If it's just a plain D without the C, or hang on. That's actually perfect. Yeah, no weird seventh. I mean, sevenths aren't that weird, but... Because the D, the F sharp, and the A are shared between both of these chords. So it works as a drone through the whole thing. That C sharp was only in the first chord. So it stuck out like a sore thumb when this other one would fade in. And since I have them fading in and out at different times, it would have been too hard to coordinate. Much easier to just make sure the notes are the same. And so same with this. When it goes to A, that's still in there. When it goes on to the extra D, it's still on there. I could actually maybe even still climb. Like, what if we went a D higher? Maybe we'll try that here. Do I need to like fade the volume in more? I think I do. Let's do this. Start at 0. Oops. Because that sounds too loud, right? I think it would be better if I like keep it evenish. Otherwise the fade's gonna get fucked up. What's going on, Ben? Nice and chilly, yeah. So I'll be honest, there is sort of like a motive behind why I wanted to do one like this. Can't stay long, but wanted to say hi and good luck. Hey, thanks. I just started, I've got Xbox Game Pass, and I've just been flipping through like, what's a game that I've always wanted to try that I've never tried? And No Man's Sky was there. And I was like, you know what? I've heard it's gotten way good after all these updates. This will have all the updates, all everything. Let me try it. And it's pretty fucking good. I gotta say, I don't know what that game was like when it first came out. I know it stirred a lot of controversy. But my goodness, it's very good right now. I'm enjoying it a lot. It is just sort of like buildy, crafty, like just dig up a lot of stuff. But I mean, I play the game Satisfactory like crazy, and that's exactly the same thing. Go to Alien Planet and just dig up stuff, I guess, and build. I don't know, the base building stuff. It's all fun. So I'm going up like 2 dB on each one of these little things, aren't I? Each new swell is like a little bit louder. Whatever. Get up to 0, or I guess I could just drag this over, right? Oh, son of a bitch. Hang on a minute. Because if I hear we're at full volume. Dragging automation notes in Ableton is my kryptonite, yes. There's little tricks you can do with the shift button But I forget them sometimes, you know, like where you like slow it down or like lock it in place. But I imagine like, oh yeah, this is a perfect volume then by the time it gets here. This was good. This was needed because there's too little going on here that when this thing comes in, it's too much, too overpowering. So like, since it comes in on a fade every time, just putting in these little steps. You know what would have been smarter too? This is exactly what the freaking pencil tool is created for. I could have just like clicked here and then clicked there. Whatever. It's already done. Though I don't know. That may have started its own problems. We'll see. Who cares? We won't see because I'm not going to use it. We're going to continue on with our lives. I still need. Hang on. Let me call this one the crunch pad. Check back later if possible. Want to hear where it is? Well, hey. You're always welcome back here. You have a good rest of your day. All right. I need a lead. That's what I need. I need something to like. It could just like I sort of did with the past thing. If I fail to find anything new, I still want to try to find something new. We at least know I can fall back on that synth. It will work. It's funny because it's exactly what I need, but I just don't want to use it because I use it so much. That's why it's in my favorites. Is because it's just exactly what I need in a lot of situations like this. This all the way up. Hell, I could even then like slap on a little delay. No, get on delay. Let's do like 1, set it down, ping pong, down to like 35. And probably even quieter because this thing's loud, isn't it? This is exactly what I need, you know? Gotta let it fade in. Too high, too high. We should start high, but not that high, right? I'm fucking up on the timing here, but... Snapshot everything I just played there. It was great. I might need to change a few things. And in fact, actually grab this whole thing, scoot it over to here. Like I said, I don't really know the timing on these things, so let's just fix them. As far as the notes go, I think I did pretty good. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. It's hard to piece together my sloppiness sometimes. How, the intensities are fucking with me. Does it have to overlap? I mean, now I am just using this synth. I think if they overlap, it works better. Except here, I'm not going to make them overlap. Or would it be better? Hang on. Maybe I shouldn't do, because, okay, so it's climbing up. Maybe not an F sharp here. Maybe we climb up. Let's go A. Is it like, what if I go to like triplet version? I want to hear how it sounds like right now. The triplet thing, I don't like. It's not the right thing. What if I matched it exactly with what this is supposed to be? I guess I could just quantize, but I'd rather do this by hand. Right there. That's not gonna work. Hang on. That's not an even spread, is it? No. Well, doesn't start right on the even beat though. That's the problem. What if this started here? Some of these notes still feel off. Maybe we're gonna have to quantize them a little bit, maybe. I like the idea that this melody can keep going. I love how this is going right now. What's going on, Vilius? We're making some like trippy space sci-fi music right here. I love how much that progresses. That's like what, 2.5 minutes in, compared to like how it just slowly creeps there from this. You know? So we're going to start like this. And this is going to be a lead. 10 p.m. here. Oh. Then you can just stare out into the stars. Let that music carry you off.
Oh, yeah. Drift off to dreamland, yeah.
See, I like the lead during this part, and then it's like... You just sort of think it's falling, right? Like, you don't realize this is going to be a recurring thing. Especially because the lead is so floaty up until then, right? And this is right when all this other stuff, this other pad is coming in. Something else needs to come in right here. Right here. Something else needs to start coming in. I can hear something like in my head. How do I... What kind of instrument would this be, though? I don't know. Since I don't know, you know what we gotta do. Oh, well, hang on. We still have this. Hang on. Before I just close out of that, though, let me open this up. I am sort of hearing that-ish. Send it to some reverb. Close. We're getting close. I want something like the... Like a shimmery sound. Gotta find the right ending note, basically. It sounds like a sound effect in a mobile game or something, right? Great job. Nice, excellent work. Perfect. Anyways. Hang on, pull this thing back. Where was I gonna have it come in? Oh, this part. That's good, because the others are a bit overpowered. We still have nothing in the low end, too. That's something to consider. Oh boy, I hate when this happens. When you're just sitting idle, and you didn't click anything, you didn't do anything, right here, it's doing it. And my computer's just like loading something. Now it's loading because I'm telling it to save. That's what that load meant, but it always worries me when it's like, what are you doing? Getting high, just listen to this. Sky high. You're getting sky and I'm getting
Low, baby. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna take you on a journey, baby. A special journey, baby. gotta get all into it. Oh, yeah. Wait. There we go. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Brown?
All right, enough of that. For real, dude, you should put this as one of those 10-hour relaxation videos on YouTube. I'd listen to that. Just try to make a 10-hour version of this. I could try. I gotta do like the world's most minimalistic. I was starting to freak out, man. Yeah, I'd love to imagine you just joined the stream. Like you saw the preview and it looks like this, normal, right? The way it always does, and then you click. Maybe you have to watch an ad. No, you don't. Maybe. I don't know. I don't ever know when ads play or not. And then, and then that's what you see. Welcome, Bacon. Welcome back to Tunesday. I can only imagine how good that was. As you can tell, we're making like some trippy space pop. Or not really space pop. Like it's pretty much ambient music. You've been lurking. Oh, okay. Lurking but silent, and then you looked over. you even put me on mute. You just had me on the second monitor, and then you were just working, and you looked up, and you're like, "What the fuck is happening over there?" That's good. I love Ableton so much that I love... Does anyone else have this feature other than Ableton? This snapshot feature. Where basically, if I'm hitting play and I play anything on keyboard at all, it's always still actually recording. So I can click the snapshot and then it just brings back what I just played, because it sucks to play through it on a trial and be like, that actually sounded pretty cool. I wish I could do that, because then you're going to hit record and then you're going to fuck up and it's never going to be the same. But then I love this feature where I can just be like, no, you know what, that was pretty cool. Let's bring it back. I hit chords well enough. Maybe the timing wasn't great. The faces were trying to tell me something. Bring the faces back. And I can't. You act like I control the faces. Ha! Mere mortal. I can't control the faces. Okay, they work in mysterious ways. You know what I can do? I can give you this. I can give you a donkey. Ready? Hey, donkey. Okay, that's enough of that. That's the only face you're getting. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this still sounds like the victory sound in a mobile game. Ableton, this version does a pretty good job of of picking up MIDI notes that have been going for a really, really long time and how they'll sound, but it's obviously never perfect because the synths need time to like work through themselves. So it's hard to tell exactly what this is going to sound like unless I play it literally from the beginning, which I think would probably be the most tedious thing if I were always an ambient artist. It's because I'm never going to like Ableton does a great job of picking up the old MIDI notes because that used to be something impossible to do. You always had to play it from the beginning. If a MIDI note wasn't triggered, it wouldn't play, and that was it. End of matter. This newest version of Ableton, I think it was 10 actually that started that, but it's fantastic. But now I get to hear what these, if this is coming in at the right moment. Because I like all of this so far. We got our little meandering melody to kind of keep you distracted as you're lulled in by the ARP. You heard that crunchy pad fade in and you're like, what was that? It's gone. The fuck was that? Here's some more fade-ins. Whoa. This fades in with the crunchy pad. While the lead keeps doing the same thing that then becomes its own drone almost. Yeah, hang on. Something's wrong in here. Oops. Or wait. Actually, the first one was just really good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to delete all of these. I'm going to take this. Space. The final frontier. Yawning already. Perfect. I'm gonna put all you to sleep. That's how I retain my audience. You know, you come into the stream and then you fall asleep with the stream open and then I keep you as a viewer. All right? And then one by one, I'm going to get all my followers in on my stream. They're all going to fall asleep. That's the ultimate play as a streamer, right? And then I'll have 1,000 viewers and no one in chat because you're all sleeping. But that's okay. It's okay. It's just a numbers game. I feel like this needs to be a minor chord. Not this one. That one's fine. This one. Maybe that. We still aren't hearing the full picture, right? Because when it's playing from the beginning, it's got all this extra build-up, but I can't do that every time. We'd be waiting here literally a minute 20 to get the full experience every time. Nobody got time for that. Can we actually just consolidate it that small and loop it? I'm gonna call it the chime. I don't really know how to describe it. Let's turn it down a little bit. It'd be cool to put an echo on it too. Like a big one. Maybe that might be a good place for like a bass to come in, actually. If we could hold off on the bass until like 2.5 minutes in, and then the bass comes in right in like the big final part, which is pretty much, I guess, dictated right here. You know? And I can add extra noise in to kind of go. Yeah, hang on. It's coming to me. It's all coming. It's taking shape. Give me this, and actually give me a preset. Turn this way down, though. Definitely needs that bass. You can hear how much it improves. Wait, why? Hang on. This is... Wait, what if I consolidate you right here? Why do you think that this is... Is this just like my stupid Ableton being dumb about delay and stuff, or am I really playing it that badly? Tell me why. It's my Ableton being dumb. I don't want to like blow out your ear holes, right? Hang on. The last two notes are C sharp, B, C sharp. So if we're going up here and we want to go back, we could do A like that. Or even that. I still talked about doing a chord change. I forgot about that. We'll see about that still. So I'm still gonna have something that swells up to that a little bit better. Oh boy, is Ableton gonna be shitty? Am I gonna need to reload this? Let me save it quick. We'll see. We'll see if it clicks a lot. I'm gonna volume fade this one a little bit. You know, we don't need to start at full volume, right? Everybody comes in a little quieter than when they should. Just a little bit, like 4. Doesn't need much. Damn clicks. You damn clicks. I do want to take this lead part and have it duplicated in another voice near the end. Because it sort of gets lost in the mess, right? Here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to turn this one off. We're going to bring it into here. And I'm going to take this voice. I'm going to just bring it up an octave and turn it on, and we'll just hear how that sounds. It's the same exact synth, but gets lost in the sauce. Yeah. Yes, I would. I'm actually going to get rid of this volume fade thing. Change my mind. I don't like that. Just come in full blast on these chimes. We still need more here, right, before we get the big fade in. Oh, but I should actually... Let's make the big fade in bigger, right? That's a more important thing, I'd say. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's one easy thing. I do this every time. I just use this particular thing because it's an easy noise generator. Let's do this. What are we in, like D? Let's turn it up, send it to a lot of reverb. Is it playing? Yeah. So this is just noise transition I'm doing here. It's just a low pass filter on some white noise. Go up to around 10 to 11. 11's probably pretty good. Curve it a little bit. Need to have more of a build-up for this thing, I think. Actually, just being up an octave adds a lot. I like that. I have to think about if that could technically be a time to add like some percussion. You know, even if it was like just a soft kick or something. I don't know. Hang on. Maybe. I'm trying to think how I would do this. Let's try first. I'm going to bring on a lo-fi kit. Just because that is some real low, thumpy, sort of, I want to say out of the way kicks. I'm going to automatically put on my favorite kick filter. Whoop. I like this one actually. How about like 80? Let me just do every beat real quick. Ooh, I kind of like that ending now, actually. Less fuzz, maybe we can turn it up. Yeah, make it last the full beat. The sidechain compression. This is such a, I don't know, I feel like it's such an interesting way of writing this kind of song because I had like almost the full length like within the first 30 minutes. You know, I had this full length and now it's always just been about like, okay, let's add a little bit here. Okay, now this part still needs some love. And now I'm sort of like narrowing in where it's like, I like the intro a lot all the way up until like the first minute. It's great. The tail end is now starting to sound really good and polished. I think I still got to butter up the middle a little bit because if we check, you can even just see what's happening around here. You know, nothing. This stuff is starting to come in, so we're starting to hear them all come in. And I guess what's happening in the background is this that we don't really see. But this is still slow, and you can even see most of the action just happens here in the last tail end of this bit. That's when it starts really changing and this starts taking shape. I guess the other big thing that's happening is this, where this goes from this volume, where you can't even hear it, to here. Right? So it is a big change. I just noticed too, it's been about another hour. I should stand up and stretch. My body just tells me now, just like my legs start hurting or something. My butt twitches. Something happens that's like, hey, get up. So I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs. We got plenty of music. I'll obviously be back before this is done. I will see you in just a second. Don't get too wet in the rain, okay? Whoa. Goodbye. Yeah, something needs to be happening right here. Something else. hang on. Before we continue, this is very important. Stop the rain. Quit raining on my parade. Let's pop this EQ up and just look at the kick here. Just the kick, I said. Just the kick. Here we go. What are we tuned to here, buddy? What do we got? We got an A. It looks like an A. I would guess A. A is not a bad choice. A's in all of these. The bass. Okay, so the bass hops between a D, an A, and then a G. So a D is the ultimate goal in the kick, but I think that is going to lower it too much. You know, I mean, we can just test it. We would need to lower it. If we're in A, we got to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oofta, 7. Wait, where'd it go? Am I crazy? Oh, I am crazy. Actually, I don't really hear much of a difference when I lower these. Hang on. Yeah, I don't. So let's keep it there, I guess. I had to double check that I lowered the right one because I truly just didn't hear a difference. And sure enough, I did. Okay, let's, we gotta figure out what goes on in the middle here, because if we find one more thing that can happen here that keeps it interesting, that can be the last thing that we bring in over here too. Because I do feel like the final bit needs something else too. I don't quite know what. But that's why I say we figure out whatever goes here, and then maybe it'll fit right over here. But otherwise, this is coming together. Not bad. Is not bad. Let's see. What do we need for this middle part? I'm going to start from right here. That's enough time for probably most of this stuff to catch up by the time we're needing to add something. Because here's the first time we're hearing the swells. That's what we should do. We should find something else to add to the swells. And that should come in right here. I need to find another synth that goes well with this one. They're obviously the exact same one right now. But is a copy over? No, that's the volume of the whole thing, so. They have to blend together. Honestly, I was thinking about like a choir. Let's try this real quick. Let's try what I was thinking. Let's follow that instinct. What's my new choir thing? That's labs, right? Yeah, labs. Call this one swell choir. And I do vocals, choir, long. That. There we go. And then how's it sound? That is exactly what I want. Then maybe we'll turn the volume up, we'll see. Turn them up a little bit more. I like to put this EQ on a couple things. Put it on that. And now I want to copy this whole thing. Paste it here. Put it below it. Number 2. And give me... Turn this off. Give me this. I kind of like that shut off. I could fix it. No, I like it. It helps it all sort of feel a little disjointed. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds great, thank you. Still might need to fiddle with the ending. Let's see. I don't know also if adding the choir is a big enough of a change. I think maybe one more thing. But the choir is still a nice change, so if I did do like one more thing that came in here-ish, lightly or something, and I carried it through all the way to the end, that we could definitely say would be enough change throughout. Well, other than... I guess here's one last thing, and maybe I'll just do this right now, because this would be a good idea, is so I made these separate swell groups, right, to keep, because I start with the pad, and then we add a choir now, but we don't have anybody that comes in right on the big, like, you know, maybe we should add a third one just to really be like this, swell, you know, here's what we're at right now. And it could even be like this, something as simple as this. Here, first off, it only comes in right here, right? Yeah. Up an octave. Like that already sounds good. Let's just do that. You know, why do I don't need to get complicated with it. Unmute. Oh, I need to copy and paste this because I did the higher note on this one. You know, here's how we can add some variety too, is we can start expanding out on this. Like, for instance, here, come in here. And here, come in here, but here, get rid of that. There's there, and then here. How big can we get at the end here with this chord? I know it says it can support 32, but like... I want to hear this. I mean, they can handle that. Oh yeah, that's good. That crunch pad adds so much power to those. Yeah, figure out the end there still. Okay, I do think the swell is nice now with just the octave up. That's all it needed. We'll just call it whatever. My organization on this song is pretty bad, but it's already... This song's dirt nasty because I've got some direct... Where is it? Who's got it? Oh, these guys got a direct volume automation. I guess you could just see it from the mixer view. You know what I mean? Like, look at how many channels. The swell 1, swell 2, and the crunch pad all... cannot be used from the mixer interface because I did it sloppily by accident. Technically, the swells, it was just a weird, maybe bug or channel volume automation criminal. I know, right? When I went to school for music composition, and genuinely, my professors would treat that like criminal. They're like, always put on some, like, I can't remember what it was in Digital Performer, the software we use, but it's the same thing as a utility. Like, a utility is in all DAWs, basically, where it just can do the most basic things: control basic panning and volume, or gain, I should say. But that was always the reason why, is because, you know, once you do that, you can never control this stuff from this interface, and they are absolutely right, you know. It sucks that if I want to change the volume on the crunch pad, I have to go into it and go into... Oh my god, did I automate the volume of this? Wait, no way. Oh, I did. We get incrementally louder, and then this thing adds the fade. Oh my god. What a mess. So there's no way to really... I guess it is this, but you just got to do it through automation. I don't know. What it really is I've just made a total mess of this file, and so it's like, thank God I'm never going to go back and change anything. Well, probably. I will probably never open this again after I export it, and assuming it all goes fine and there's no weird clicks or buzzes that I miss or something. We'll see. But otherwise, this is an ugly looking file. Do as I say, not as I do. That's the moral of this tutorial today. Are these tutorials? Are these like the musical version of Let's Plays? What are these Tunesdays? What are these? Who are we? Why am I here? What time is it? Wherefore art thou? Okay, I still need that. I still need one more thing I was gonna add here. I think it was guided art, like Bob Ross's Joy of Painting. That's a good point. That's exactly like that. What do we need here? I don't even know what I need. I can't decide if I should do like some like light percussion, or if it's better to save and just have nothing but the kick as like. I said I wasn't going to. I wasn't gonna have just like the thump and kick through the whole thing, like usual, and now I just do. But technically, I only do for like a minute, like saving the best little nugget for the last minute of the song. It's just it's depending on what type of song this is. This would be a great intro for a synthwave Space Odyssey album, right? Hell of an intro, right? I don't know how I'd bring in the percussion. Like, would I just start? I could fade it in like a lot of other folks, or a lot of other folks, I say, but the other tracks on this track come in. They just sort of fade in slowly until you notice it. But I feel like percussion is one of those things that, like, can't easily, especially when it's the only percussion coming in. Like, if I do, like, a hi-hat or a shaker or a whatever, you're going to hear it. I don't know that's going to sneak in. Do I have a shaker handy? Where's my shakes? Give me the shakes. Why is it so big? $90, 100. Actually, what if we put the 90 on? Is that gonna just like stretch it the fuck out? Again, I'm gonna put it here and turn it down. I have no idea how loud this is going to be. Okay. I don't know if drums are right vibe here. Obviously, it's your track, but the whole thing about this song is sense of space, and adopting drums kind of makes things feel more confined. That's a good point. That's a good point. Here's something I can even do for this. I can almost give it an illusion, like... Oh, here, let's turn off the shakers for right now. I can give this an illusion of, like, percussion, too, by turning off the kick but leaving the sidechain compression on when the bass comes in. Maybe? Still gives it more structure. Ground things, but adds a busy percussive elements. Doesn't do it for me. Okay. I'm trying to think if I want to change the bass. I mean, it's a very simple 1-5-4 progression. 1, 2, 4. I do like this progression more. How loud do you even hear the shakers by here? Yeah, see. There's no easy way to fade them in. Let's yeah. Okay, we're gonna knock those out. I honestly want to get like a let's try this. Give me isotope iris. Well, I can't. Different synths call it different things, and maybe they call them like growing, evolving, whatever. I like to just prefer to call them just like weird sound synths. You know what I mean? Like here, this will call it rhythmic. And they call it rhythmic because it is probably synced to the tempo, and whatever changes happen are very rhythmically generated. But they're just crazy weird shit all the time. Most of the time. Let me turn down this track first. This is going to be loud. Let's already send it to reverb. You see what I mean? Like, yes, it is rhythmic. This one especially. But a lot of times they'll just be like crazy weird sounds. Bonk. Feels like one of those songs you could add layers to for. Yeah, I know. So I'm trying to. I think just one more little layer in the middle here. This adds more rhythm to it still. But I guess adding rhythm to it's not a problem. There's a freaking ARP that goes the whole way. Like, we know the rhythm of the damn song. So, let me try to add this. Let's start higher just so I can at least hear it, and we'll see if we want to pitch it down after. Might sound bad high, though, but... I want to do this. Yeah, it actually doesn't sound very good already, but okay, let's go back down an octave. It's okay. Let's do better. Hang on, we can do this. Let's just try some others with the same thing. Cirque du Vanilla Sky. Some of them might sound better in octave up, but just what we needed. No, now we found what we needed. Okay, hang on. We need to have this volume knob close. I hope I don't, hang on, let's do this actually. Let's pitch this thing up an octave. I don't want to miss out on some of these because they're too low, because I think this is a better mid-range if we're going to test all of them. Okay, still sucks. Wait, is it coming back around? It starts coming back around. it's what if, just for funsies, I do like this as a layer, actually, though. That's the tough thing. That's exactly what Ben's saying. You like, I don't know if this is the sound that I wanted, but like if I fade this in slowly by the final thing, this would sound kind of cool, I think. Especially with the delay on it. I don't know if it's gonna sound good just like coming in right now as it is. We're gonna hear no volume, no nothing. Come on in, daddy. No, that wasn't right. It needs to be more like,
come on in, daddy.
see, I still don't think that's right. I think this thing's gonna be better served doing this. We need something more attention grabbing. Like a new lead coming in, sort of. Maybe it just, hang on. I don't like the fade in, actually. Maybe it just comes in the final thing. Hang on. Because it sounded good. Yeah, we're gonna have it just come in here, but we're gonna turn it down too. You didn't even hear it at the beginning because of the noise. I don't know what to call this one. Like a skitter. It's a skitter. Now I'm having second guesses on it. Now I don't like it as much. We're just going to leave it there and turn it off, which is code name for it'll be deleted later. Let's save. So like I said, I still need this thing that I'm missing for here. Doesn't need much. What does it need to be? I almost feel like it needs to be another lead, because this other lead sort of becomes a drone. It absolutely becomes a drone, because look at this. It's a lead over here when it's dancing around, and then it becomes a drone. And then maybe it would be cool if I could come up with another lead that comes in here, and it's also able to then blend into this, because I already have this thing doubled up in the octave, right? Though it already sounds good, so I don't know that I want to like oversaturate it. But this does actually bring up Hang on a minute. Wrong type of synth to try to test with. Oh, we're onto something. Hang on a minute. Okay, hang on. So when does this come in? I know what I want to play. Let's actually just play this from the beginning. Let me just feel it out. Maybe we should just do that every time. It should definitely come in right here, though. That's what I learned from this. Like the last one was perfect, I think. It's subtle. It's light. Subtle. But then we could even expand on it later. Actually, that's gonna be too high. I don't know how we can expand on it. We don't need to, maybe. I realize why the ending always sounded a little bit sour, or just like a lame kind of ending, is the second swell never swole. So I fixed that. And normally... Yeah, that sounds much better too. And normally, the second swell, it swells up, and then you can see right here, it cuts down instantly, back down. And that started out as a mistake that I was going to fix, but then I was like, actually, I kind of like it. It's a contrast because I let this one hang out before I drop it down. By here, there's no sound going. So I liked the contrast of it. But if this is the last ending one, then I'd prefer it keeps dangling out there, you know what I mean? Get a nice enough time in. Perfect. Perfect fade out. Is it done? Are we done? Can I save? Let's see. What was this? Was this ever get used? What was this? Has no sound. No. Was this a dead? I think this is just a blank track, actually. Doesn't look used. We'll just get rid of it. Oh, yeah, look. Skitter. Remember that? Remember Skitter? Bye, Skitter. Skitter didn't add anything. Skitter added disorientation and more rhythm, which, yeah, no. Not fucking with that right now. Weird. It's actually a pretty, well, I was going to say it's a pretty condensed track, but I suppose there's this still. This is how we should really look at it. Well, hang on, can we, well, I guess it doesn't matter if it's automation or not. It's still going to take up that much space if we got to expand it. Unless I shrunk it down, but, well, no, well, whatever. Anywho. Not that many tracks for how, I guess for how big this track feels. There aren't that many tracks. Oh, also, you know what I need to do? I'm going to, I watched, this is so stupid, the tail end of this Tunesday, what I'm going to say. I watched the Beatles Get Back documentary thing where they filmed their, like, making of their last album and all that. And I absolutely love that Paul McCartney calls every song that they do, everything that they do, they call them numbers. Which I get it is what they would call songs, but it's such like an old-fashioned term nowadays, I feel like. I'll play, that's my favorite number. Oh, what's your favorite number by the Foo Fighters? You know what I mean? Like that's an insane sentence, I feel like. No one asked that. But I want to try to like bring it back. And maybe that's stupid. It's like people trying to bring back old speech. And you know what? That sort of stuff is never going to be the bee's knees. But this number turned out pretty good right here. And it's not even that many tracks. See, that way I can differentiate between tracks and the actual musical number. Anyway, I think that is going to do it for me. There's really nothing else I want to change or add. And then the subtle thing is nice and subtle and needs this tiny little bit. So with that, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. A bunch of folks stopped by. I always appreciate seeing you. I will be live, I guess, again tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to do more of the Elden Ring. And then we'll see about when I'm going to still remix Upgrade, because I still got to do that. But until then, take care. And keep on Tunesday and play 'em.